Hi everyone, this is DinoSasha here and welcome back to another review. Today we're going to take a look at the figure. It is the Safari Ltd 1991 Killer Whale, or in this case, an orca. Now orca, or killer whale, is a toothed whale that is the largest member of the oceanic dolphin family, and is the only extant species of the genus Oceanus. Now the size of these killer creatures can only grow up to a size of 6 to 8 meters, 20 to 26 feet long for males, while the weight over 6 tons, or 5.9 long tons, or 66 tons, while females are generally smaller, only about to 5 to 7 meters, 16 to 23 feet long, and weigh over 3 to 4 tons. Now, orcas are the members of the family known as the dolphins. Now, like all cetaceans, they use vocalization to communicate with its pod. And it's also the top predator, meaning it is the apex predator that take on any other prey, like birds, mammals, fish, and include sharks. And yes, they're considered the king of the dolphin species. And also, they have different types of species which differ from ecotypes. Now, actually, they have difference with the sail, or in case the fin. While male's fin were upright, while the female was just straight, resemble those of normal dolphins. Now, let's take a look at the scalp. Now, the scalp looks very nice on the orca, and I mean, most of the cetaceans might have this proven a problem, but for me, I think these creatures might have proven the same point like the others. So it's just looking, the scalp is very nice today. And I mean, that's a very good one, and it's Monterey Bay Aquarium. So this is a pretty nice edition of the orca, or killer whale, but I believe it is a very nice edition. And they're also sculpting a blowhole to make it breathe out of the air. And now, let's take a look at the pose. It is a jumping pose, to be the least. It was go for jumping towards the prey or something, but it might be restraining once. But I think the pose is actually very nice on the orca to make it look like it's an actual predator than it was supposed to be, but still a great animal, not to be the least. But I like the details because the details looks very nice at the addition of the orca. But I know what am I thinking, but this is a great addition on the killer whale's design. I think the details is actually very smooth on the orca, and yeah, all of which hope was no loss for the killer whale. And speaking of which, their population has been listed as data dissonant, which is very bizarrely. Now, let's talk about something a little bit else. The color scheme. The color scheme, like the real orca, which is black, which all black in the entire body, especially the tail, and there's also a grayish triangular one, which is a very usual one, and the white patch to make it look like an eye, but this is a true eye. And it has a whitish underbody as from the striping side. And let's take a look at a fin, for example. That fin is going straight with those of a real dolphin, and which means that this killer whale is in fact a female. Now, female orcas did have this fin resemble those of females, while males are upright because of that. And the head of the killer whale looks very nice into the addition of this. Well, it looks good, I think. It really fakes on the orca, to be the least, and the mouth is perfectly, and has no sense of teeth, to be the least. And yeah, orcas are one of the most agile, but the most powerful predator in the ecosystem of the whale family. And speaking of which, all hope was never lost to the whale, because this is in fact the true king of the dolphin species. Now, let's take a look at the rule, and let's give this orca a measure. Comes from the length from the tip of the tail to the tip of the snout. We're looking at about 5.5 inches, and which is only at about, as you can see, is only about 14.5 centimeters, and the height on top of the fin we're looking at about 2¼ inches, and which is only at about 6½ centimeters. Now for comparison, I'm gonna bring in some other toothed whales. Here's with only 2 toothed whales in my collection. Here's with its closest relative, Safari Ltd Dolphin, and of course, the sperm whale from 2018. I think the sperm whale is the largest carnivore on the planet. And I believe these two cetaceans have teeth instead of belaying to catch prey. And since orca is related to a dolphin, while a sperm whale is related to a different family as a sperm whales. And speaking of which, I'm gonna review that dolphin in the link description box down below. Exception to sperm whale, it might be proven in the future. And a rating, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's a very good figure, not to be the least, but still a very good addition onto my collection. But if you know about this figure, let me know in the comments. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss a video. And leave a comments below, and I'll see you for another review about the Collecte Baboon. Goodbye everyone, and see you all next time.